There we go. Is that coming through? Now it's coming through. Now it's showing that my mic audio is going through. Dang, I just did a good old breakdown right here. Sound, there's sound now. Excellent. Good to see you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was talking about the SPY, how we talked about 415. If 415 breaks on the SPY could see, a little bit more downside. There's 415, then resistance, flush. Now we're testing the lows of yesterday. After all that wiggle all day, kind of little bearish breakdown over there on SPY. We look at Tesla over here. We talked about the support 583, support, flushes support. Right here, a little bit of a stick save that led into an over, a little short squeeze. But now starting to sell off a little bit more. Tesla could find some support at 575 potentially. Good to see you, Roger Dodgers Dividends. Hope you had a good day. It was a good day, yeah. Wasn't able to listen much. Yeah, it was a good morning. A lot of choppiness. It's choppy when the best trade of the day is Boeing calls catching a 1% move. But better than nothing. I appreciate you supporting the channel, Roger Dodgers Dividends. Hope you're doing very well on your route. Listening in very intently. So, wonder if there will be a bounce or if we base down here and then we drop yet again. But yeah, how you guys doing? What stocks can I break down for you all? Or crypto. If you need if you've got crypto you want me to break down the chart of, crypto is definitely hotter than stocks right now. Everything's pooping. Yeah. Let me pop out the chat. Pull it over here. So I can see the chat right here. Parker's hanging out right now as well. So yeah, there's the SPY. There's Tesla breaking down now. Very nice moves. There's Square breaking down. Big drop on Square from the breakdown of 205.50. Now oversold. Everything's pooping except for crypto. I mean, it depends on the crypto that you're looking at. Yeah, nice good moves in the market. There's the SPY absolutely tanking off that breakdown. ZIL breakdowns from 1 to 14 are so easy until they're not. Why are the Qs dropping? Great question. More sellers than buyers. Although there's an equal number of sellers and buyers at every given second. But the Qs broke critical support. Look at this. This green line was drawn before today. This is the initial morning low. Then we moved higher. Then we failed to move higher. Do you see this support? Qs touch it. Resistance. Lower high pivot. Now we can draw a downtrend. The downtrend gets steeper. And the Qs start to wash downward. So at least it's some clean breakthrough. I was in the pool swimming, but I don't know if I would have caught it or not. Good to see you, Yogesh. Welcome. How is Roku doing? Let's check out Roku. Same thing, a little bit bearish. Probably going to come down to test 320, but a little bit late to the short side. That's the problem. It's already extended. The time to short was 327. The time to short was 328. The time to short was at resistance, 329.50. You're walking the dog and missed the Tesla breakdown. Oh, no, Charlie, I was hoping you were going to catch it. It's okay. There will be many opportunities in the future. Don't get FOMO. There's a nice, good Boeing breakdown. Overall market breakdown. There's NEO down at 34. There's PLTR down at 21. A lot of stocks are at support. Yeah, 583.50. choppy price action. But if you zoom out, it's a little bit less choppy, but still pretty choppy even when you zoom out. Does that help you out, Yogesh, on Roku? It's a short, but you're late to the party. You need a back tester. You just need some better level to risk off of. It was a nice walk. The dog went swimming. Oh, I love it. Oh, Jeremiah says, best part of Vegas. Fun fact, Bryce and I just bought tickets to Vegas for a chess tournament. I'm going to be going to Vegas. Shout out to Jeremiah over here. Best part of Vegas. Do some before buying. Be back in time for happy hour. Only $2K a day. You tore some trails up. Oh, I love to hear that, Jeremiah. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, too. That really means a lot to me. You gotta tell me the hot spots to go in Vegas. Oh, you're already short. Oh, beautiful. Already short? Yeah, then, a logical stop loss is above 327, and then you'd hope for a move down to 320. But who does logic anymore? Square continuing the downtrend. Nasty breakdown from 205.50. How are you guys doing? What other stocks can I look at for you, my friends? What did you trade today, Jeremiah? Tesla's just bear flag after bear flag. Delightful. Yeah, Tesla had a really good move up, but then gave back the gains. 4.8%. Oh, no way. Shorted 5,000 shares Roku at 327.70. Closed at 324.50. Nice. Nice trade. That's amazing. That's absolutely a great trade. It's about to poop again. Maybe. I think there's a little bit of a kickback rally. Probably a spike through 580. Maybe it sells off a little bit more to like 574. They always like to breach those levels just a little bit more. Got lots of stocks breaking down. And there's Roku. Nice cover. Bro, give me money. What? You can earn your own. Jesus, 5,000 shares Roku. That is absolutely insane. Yeah, let's. I'm just curious, just for fun. That's a lot. Times. Yeah. Yeah, $1.6 million position. Cashed out on my 575 calls on Tesla and 3,300 on Amazon. Now I'm riding the 33 put on Amazon. Man, you're just flipping Amazon both ways. I love it. I love your ability to go both sides. Yeah, really nice move to the downside on Amazon. Wow. How you guys doing? What's up? Thanks for hitting the like button, by the way. I know it's annoying to have to do it again, but I really hope you enjoy the time in the break in the middle of the day. I definitely need that to recharge. And look, all I missed was Chop Shop. But then SPY started to break down as soon as I got back. SWAT with the Bears and rise with the Bulls. I love it. I love it. I love it. Probably due for a little bit of a kickback now. Potentially. Indeed. Well played. Yeah, where is it? It's probably in the Flex channel. Amazing. Fun stuff. All you need is a few of those afternoon trades. Boom, you're retired. And gosh, I love seeing all you guys. Thanks you guys for supporting the channel. I really appreciate that. That lets me know, hey, I like these streams, these afternoon streams. You're disgusted by the moves. You know, Tesla, it was okay today. It was choppy on the minute. It was okay on the hour. Now let's see if there's a little bit of support now in the market. 413.11 could be a low. Up to 414, but we'll see. Yeah, Tesla's kind of back at support, 575. What's up, you guys? I love to see stocks respond to my lines on the chart. Yeah, it's satisfying. So there's your rally on the SPY right there, as we talked about. Now let's see how far it can go. We're coming up in 10 minutes into power hour. Ooh. Okay, so Yogesh, you shorted at 591. Nasty wick. Nasty wick. Yeah. Yeah, I hate it when they just barely breach a level and then come back in. But those are some of the best liquidity. You need to practice overtrading your paper comp before you lose PT. Yeah, when in doubt, less trades is better. Mostly because you catch slippage. You catch slippage. You catch probably more commissions. Even if your broker doesn't have commissions, the slippage still hurts. You know, there's more chance of an error when you overtrade. What days am I going to be out in Vegas? Bryce, when are we going to Vegas? The 16th, June 16th. F getting smashed. Wasn't Biden talking about F? Ford? Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit overbought. That's all. Some profit takers. Buy the rumors, sell the news. They bought the rumor and the news. We talked about this gap over here, 1244. Needs to close hourly above that gap. We talked about the breakout from 1185. There's your breakout all the way to the gap. There's 5% move, which is a good move. Now lower highs and lower lows. Probably on its way down to 1210/12. Yeah, use a good broker who can give good fills, or TD is good, I'm not sure. TD is not the best with fills, but it's free. You get what you pay for. I think from what I've seen, you know, Tastyworks is pretty good. TradingView. One of those is pretty good. Lightspeed's good. What? I will meet you in Vegas. Been looking for an excuse to go. DM me. Any swings tickle your pickle, Greg? Even you've not been holding intraday much recently. Yeah, swings have been mildly better. That's a tough one to say. Let's go through the list. Any good swings to eye? Up? Probably not. I mean, generally whenever you're looking for a trade, it doesn't go well. But let's zoom in a little bit. You know, that's the thing. A lot of stocks are at support. So it's like, do you take the dip trade or what? Nah, let's just go to the 4 hour. Plug, no. SPC, no. Maybe a plug short. Swing short. SPC, swing short. These are strong though. GameStop could be interesting. Had a nice good bull flag today. We talked about 169 in the pre-market. As long as GameStop can hold 169, it spiked it only for a minute, and then that was the low of the day. So 169 held, back tested the former breakout area to the penny, 184.13, now moving higher. GameStop looks like it could continue. PLTR could continue. PLTR could be a play. Piton, nah, I'd be looking more short on Piton. Tan, nothing. Eli still chugging along, making higher highs and higher lows. Eli looks like a potentially good swing trade, but the juice has already been squeezed out. Mara, choppy, could go short with a stop above 23.63. These are just ideas, not financial advice. Remember, I'm just going through the list. Yeah, DraftKings, nothing there. Beyond Meat, probably a short, to be honest. Probably a short with a stop above 106. Airbnb, probably a short. Upwork, nothing. MJ, nothing. Win, probably a short with a stop above. Baba, probably a short with a stop above 215. Twitter, nothing interesting. Maybe slightly bullish Twitter. There's GameStop breaking out, as we talked about. AMC could be interesting with the stop beneath, 1374. Baidu swing short could be good. Baidu starting to break down. Disney, rest in peace Disney, probably a short, but not worth the squeeze. Spotify, probably a short, but not worth the squeeze. And when I say squeeze, I'm not talking about stock squeeze. I'm talking about squeezing the lemon juice. Okay. Thoughts on ARK and growth stocks? Great question, enjoyable. Yeah, so ARK, bullish really long term, short term pose a bit of risks associated with it, but probably going to move a little bit higher, probably to the midpoint of the range. ARKK, look for it to potentially move up to 117. Otherwise, ARK can break down probably underneath 100. So if ARK breaks 100, it's probably going down. If ARK can continue the smaller term time frame trend, probably up to 116, 117. So that's kind of my technical analysis on ARK. Let me know if you have any questions or want any specific areas to potentially look at. Yeah, there's Tesla. Still just kind of scooping up. I wonder if SPY just made a slight lower low just to rebound, but we'll see. At least it had a good move down. And there's your hammer candle. We talked about 413.10. Low is 413.10, but I mean, that was after it had printed the low. I know you mean it's a run a lot and then the risk reward isn't there. Yep. NKLA swing short. Maybe. Swing long, swing short. With NKLA, I'd hope you're assuming short. You could swing short with the stop above 417, 1417. It looks still bearish. Inverse head and shoulders on SPY 1 minute. Nope. Just the start of a V bounce. You still need to put in the higher low bubble to get going. And then even then, it would just be back testing the former breakdown area, which would be about 414.50, 415. IIRC had a good power yesterday, so I will leave it be. Tesla's been respecting support a fair bit today. Yeah. Could I look for T on the swing on the 15-minute daily charts? T, good to see you, Curtis. Curtis Brown. T, AT&T, strong downtrend after some positive news. I wouldn't swing trade it. I mean, this one, T, you'd invest for the dividends, which didn't they cut? Yeah, that was a massive reversal yesterday. Trapped everybody that bought too high. And then now down 15%. Likely to continue to the downside. So I would not swing trade this. Maybe you could try your hand at something like 28.30. Again, it's all about position size, length of time. I wouldn't, me personally, no, because I'm not in it. Monthly, starting a new monthly downtrend. I don't know. I don't know if they rewarded shareholders very well on T. Yeah, T cut their dividends by like 50%. So sad. RIP T. Yeah, bear flag on the 15-minute. Bear flag or high or low. Is this going to break to the upside or to the downside? Maybe size in next time. Yeah, yeah, that's another strategy. Okay, didn't know that. Yeah, no problem, Curtis Brown. Let me know if you want any updates on T. RYCEY. RYCEY. Well, it's a penny stock, so it's probably going to zero statistically. And the chart, downtrend, low volume, big gaps. Be very, very careful. I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole, but that's just me. And I mean, that doesn't mean that you can't make money with it or you shouldn't trade it. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I would stay away from this stock, me personally. Descending triangle, if you can even put a pattern on this. Monthly, about to break its all-time lows. Looks like a great stock to short, but if you're a short seller, it's not really worth it because it's already so low. It's just one of those stocks that's likely going to die. What is size in? Oh, stair stepping into your position. So like, say you wanted to get 5,000 shares of something, maybe buy, at first like 2,000 shares. And then after it does something that confirms your thesis, you add another 2,000. And then when you really are like very confident it's going to break down and you're in the money, you add your last 1,000. Now you've got your position built probably at different prices, and that creates your average price. Weenie round 2. I know. Good to see you, Michael Marshall. Do I use any indicators like MACD? Oh, yeah, it's one of my more favorite indicators. I've got a few videos on them. Go type in Weenie Trades LLC on YouTube, and you can see the different videos. Let me show you that real quick. But yeah, MACD is a decent one. The oscillator. I'll use the oscillator while breaking down CRM. Salesforce is this one. CRM. Yep, Salesforce. So Salesforce. And the 30-minute. Thank you for specifying the time frame. That really helps because then I can narrow my focus. So I'm just going to throw in a good old MACD, moving average convergence divergence. The oscillator. If we're looking at the MACD, we've got a curl down, a sell signal. It's flirting with the zero line. But it's likely to break down. It's going to correlate with the SPY. There's your breakdown on CRM at 216. So that's going to be some resistance if we come up to 216. You'd need CRM above this breakout area, 217.27 for it to really pop. Anywhere else, though, it's a breakdown probably underneath this higher low pivot that we just made. 214.18, but probably beneath the low. CRM looks slightly bearish than bullish. I'd be very patient with CRM. And, on the daily time frame, MACD looks like it could curl up, but it needs to get going right now. On the weekly time frame, still a sell signal if you're looking at MACD. But yeah. Open a smaller position with the original plan if you get confirmation at another position. Yep. Oh yeah, no problem, Dan Crinch. You use MACD, RSI, and DMA. I've never heard of DMA. Should I search that up? DMA? Never heard of it. Tell me about it. It looks like it's some sort of EMA. I like how it's colorful. What does it mean when it's purple versus blue? That's my question. Never used it. DMA close. This study parameters and data use historical market data information. Okay, no, never mind. I thought that was an indicator. Yeah, displaced. Oh, it's a displaced simple moving average. Huh. Interesting. Never heard of that one. Does it work well with you? Have you back tested it? Oh, thank you, Chris Miller, for the MACD and EMA video. Yeah. Yeah, here's the Weenie Trades Shenanigans channel. I purposely grow it slowly. But lots of good info in here. Extremely goofy thumbnails. Gosh, some of these thumbnails crack me up. They don't do well with search engine optimization, but I'm proud of them. That's all that matters. My MVIS puts, I didn't hear no bell. Did MVIS reverse? Nice good move on MVIS this morning. I think I traded this one today for $16. Yeah, nice good breakout over 1570. That's where I went long. Had a little pullback, but then spiked the highs. Now starting to curl back under with the bear flag at the lows. Probably going to break down unless the SPY does something. There's SPY 414, as we talked about. There's your Tesla pop. I said Tesla probably going to see 580 from that 575 move. You swing trade crypto? Nice. You're wanting to grow your stock account. Stocks right now are a little bit trickier than crypto from my experience of the past few months. But doesn't mean you can't make money in that market. Tesla's now coming up to resistance 582.50. If you bought 1.6 million options, you can send some bank signals. GME at a key point here. Yeah, let's check out GME. GameStop. Really good run today. Really, really good run today. Again, we talked about the 169 pre-market. Go watch the first stream pre-market. GameStop. Now nearing some resistance. We got above this supply zone. See the interaction at the supply zone. Rejected. Pulled back. Higher low. Pulled back. Found support at the zone. Found support again at the zone. Higher high, higher low. 2R all or nothing for something like this. Trailing your stop would be a nightmare. What time did you trade? And check the volume. The morning? Oh, you're probably talking to Yogesh. You're down 33% on stocks, but up 300% on crypto. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Congratulations, enjoyable AMVs. Are you new here? I don't think I've seen you here. Welcome if you're new. Maybe my algorithm hit some people today. What did you do to find the channel? Short Tesla here? Question mark? Well, I can't tell you what to do, Yogesh, and I never would want to. All I can say is there's a resistance now, right at about this area, this whole zone. 583 to 584. That is a level that you could risk off of. Chris, good to see you. Nah, you're just cool. You're cool, Chris. You're cool. Welcome, welcome, welcome. First day. Good to see you, Bobby Lee Speltz. Welcome. What is your trading background before coming to Weenie Trades? I'm hyped for you, Chris. Chris Whittaker. Is that how I pronounce it? Thank you. I appreciate your hype for me. Let's bring the hype to you. But yesterday it stormed through power. Yep. GME passed pivot high from 427. Yeah, it's an interesting spot. I want to see like a little bit, like maybe 1 or 2 more days of price data for GameStop. See what it does. 189. Yeah, it's finding some resistance at this like 188 level from back here. Yeah, I'm gonna get the DMA off. Yeah, let's just grab this supply zone for GameStop. It's the trend is really strong. I wonder if it'll just blow through it or continue on upward. Daily chart looks pretty bullish. Now we got an upswing. The MACD works very much better on the higher time frames. Still a sell on the weekly. Monthly still up though. It's trying so hard. The breakout on GameStop's over 192.15. Or it's the best spot to short, 192.15. Now in GME, I'll be careful. Just be careful. I mean, but it depends on where your stop loss is. There's tons of support now created from GameStop. But you'd like to see how it reacts at the higher low trend, and then you'd want to see how it reacts at the flat trend line as well, if it breaks down there. Otherwise, best case scenario for the bulls into the end of the day, for the last hour, is probably just flag up here. Flag hopefully above like 185, but underneath 190, and then pop 190 and rip. Wait a minute, Ween. You like chess? I actually don't play chess myself. So did I. You played trumpet 6th through 8th grade and chess club in 96. I knew you were cool from the get-go. I don't play chess myself. My brother, he's going there he's competing in the national tournament. He's way smarter than me. In some areas. Is possible vertical spread? There's a possible vertical spread on everything, but a bullish vertical spread, a bearish vertical spread, Disney's horizontal. Disney's making it nice and easy. If Disney breaks 171, look for the pop. If Disney breaks 169.50, look for the drop. Nice and easy. Pop versus drop. Pop, drop. Still got lower highs though, and a quadruple bottom. So vertical spread, choose your strike. The long strike is the strike that you think Disney will get past, and then set up the short strike to a place where you'd happily take profit on Disney if the long strike were to get into the money. What? 1 hour looks weak, very late for GME. Yeah, late for GME. Very well said, Chris. You're just late to the party, you know? That's the only problem with GameStop. If you missed it, you just say, oh well. You know, it's its own little breed. But what do I know about options? Well, I was asked by the community to make a course on it. So I have a course on it. I also, you don't have to take the course or get it. I'm literally showing all the options trades, all the share trades live. I also have tons of free content on the Weenie Trades LLC talking about options. But yeah, I would say I've been doing options trading for about 3 years. Almost as long as I've been trading regular stocks, which is just under 5 years. Not the longest amount of time. I've never claimed to be the best trader in the world. You've heard it here. I'm not a guru. Please don't call me a guru. It sounds evil. But yeah, we got a whole options section. And I'm looking to expand upon it and adapt based on, the feedback of those in the course, too. Yep. You're still pretty cool though, Ween. I challenge you, Yogesh. If you're not investing in GME, it's early to get it. Exactly. If you're not investing in it, yeah. If you're an investor, you just buy it and then you just hold it. Probably to 1,000, which everybody is gonna sell. The red candle that'll come when GME hits 1,000. If GME hits 1,000. It'll be big. Just got back from getting your second vaccine. Invest in Microsoft. I love it, Kellick. Welcome back. Hope you feel well after the vaccine. Your custodial account will only let you do covered calls. Well, that's not too bad. That's a pretty good income strategy. I hate it. Be right back. You're no guru, but you got more time than me. Yeah, please don't call me a guru. I'm just a retail trader, just like you guys. I don't make millions of dollars trading the market like some of these people. And how much does the course cost? Well, to invest in the course, if you just want the options course, it's $200. If you wait a few weeks or months, there's usually like some sort of discount, like every few months. I don't want to push it on you because you just missed the last week, the course. Check out the free content first. And then if you like it and you want more, you like the way I explain things, then it's a good fit for you. A lot of the stuff you can find on the internet, but not in terms of my take on it. My take, building in strategies with it. you know, the stuff. I see you more as a stock analyst. Yeah, stock analyst, advanced stock analyst, developing trader. That's what you could call me. Advanced stock analyst, developing trader. There's Tesla right there. Support and resistance on QQQ, Andrew Ditter asked. Let's check it out. QQQ, the Qs. Well, right here. It's all mapped out. I mean, I'm assuming you're probably thinking short term. Well, now there's a pivot right there at 323, 324. Short sellers are going to sell there with the stop above that high pivot. And the buyers are going to probably try to defend these lows and try to get a higher low and higher high. But there's a better short opportunity at like 324.35, the back test of the breakdown area. But if you don't even get to the breakdown area, usually that shows weakness. So these are kind of your scenarios right here. So watch that little pivot right there. If 324 goes, then we could see 324.40. Otherwise, you could short underneath a higher low pivot, probably underneath 323, and then probably get a move down to 322.23 on the Qs. Be very, very careful. I'd be leaning short bias unless you're going to take a really conservative dip trade with a stop beneath that wick. Cameron loves cheese. I thought I'd maybe feel it more than the first time, but nah, nothing nice. You made about 3K today. Lost on some stupid Amazon call. I'm so sorry to hear that, Cedric. Yeah, Amazon was a tricky one, but if you remember, I bought the dip on Amazon. I bought the dip on Amazon at the former breakout area 3301, but stopped out once it broke that pivot. So Amazon, that was the high of the day. Normally, yeah, that was a good stop out. You know, it saved me 2% on 10 grand. But and that's just me. I'm not here to say you should have done this or should have done that. That's always in hindsight. All you can do is manage it now, right? You like covered calls? Yeah, covered calls are cool. But you want to do iron condors since your risk is more defined? Well, your risk should be defined with covered calls as long as you're willing to give up those shares. Iron condors, yeah, they're defined risk if they're actually like cradled. You know, you got the long call, the short call, the long put, the short put. Those long puts and long calls protect those short calls and short puts. And that is risk defined, but also I'd say look into debit spreads more. I like debit spreads way more than iron condors, but iron condors in this market are pretty good. It's a choppy market. Hey, locking that TOMZ money. PLTR short, am I crazy? There's two sides to there's two sides to every coin. You can. Where's your stop loss? It just made a higher high on the 4 hour. Generally, you don't want to short higher highs, but you could. You can do whatever you want. There's your higher lows. It did an ascending triangle breakout, you know, over 2011. I'd say you could be very patient. There's much better stuff to short. It's strong on the day. It's been strong last week. But yeah. Michael Marshall says he is too humble. The cost of the course is priceless once you see returns. Thank you for that, Michael Marshall. But the thing is, I'm not going to guarantee any returns. Everybody's different. You could take my course and blow your account. You could take my course and become a millionaire. I hope. Yeah, anything can happen. I'm not going to guarantee any results though. It's information, and most people they would charge to see them live. The live trading is free. That's the free product for everybody. And then that's just the courses if you want to see my take on how I learned what I learned and key concepts. But I'm not going to, if I could like promise and guarantee results, first of all, that'd be nearly impossible in the stock market. But then the course would be like 20 grand. Something just insane because I have to you have to be guaranteed results. Yeah. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I might flush overnight. It might, yep. You just average down on a call. Oh, Cedric, be careful averaging down Be very, very careful averaging down. Especially on a brute animal like Amazon, especially because those deltas get messed up as it drops out of your favor. There's a SPY. There's the higher low pivot, as we talked about. Potentially. The torque horse is 20K? Yes. $20,000. Yeah, completely impossible unless you're in an algo in the 90s. I need to become a 2021 algo. Bro, how is GME looking above 180 on 1 minute daily? Let's check out GME. GME, as I said earlier, it just needs to hold above 185. There's your dip into 185. I'd say it's more bullish than bearish. The shorts have got some pressure on them. How far does it push though? How many people are looking at 200 on GME? If there's too many people looking to sell GameStop at 200, there's going to be some people selling in front of 200. So just be careful on that. You missed your class because you were trading. Oh, don't miss class, enjoyable. The markets will be here. The markets will be here for as long as I can tell. They're probably going to get shut down probably one day. But don't feel like you have to miss class to trade. Class is important. You learn valuable stuff in class. At that point, Weenie will just manipulate the market so you can make money. Gosh. There's no market manipulation here at Weenie Trades. If the SEC is listening. Back in the day, they were in the Wild West taking names. It'd be interesting to go back in time and trade those days. Now it's crowded with really clever people and even better computers. Yeah, exactly. It's a ruthless market. But there's still opportunities to make money. Skip class, Cameron says. No, don't do it. You're paying for an education. And if you're not paying, congratulations. But don't take advantage of the potentially free class. To be honest, I probably learned more in your streams than in some of my classes. It depends on the class. I appreciate that, Noah. If it were the 1700s, I'd be like, tulips to the moon. Yeah, just weird, outrageous commodities going off. You'd go invest in LTCM and sell before they blew it up. And MVS before they blew it up. Yeah. Lucky I didn't pay. Nice, Yogesh. That's amazing. If I just would have skipped college, just have an extra 100,000 in my bank account. But oh well. It was worth it. Circular wheels are the future. Yes. Just go back in time. Tell them that. Invest in wheels. Skip linear differential equations, calculus 6. Calculus 6. That class sucks. If you can pass that class, you're in the 1%. I did the second time. Nice job, Andrew Ditter. I think all I got was as high as calculus 3. Is like, yeah, it was like integrating like 3D shapes. And I was like, oh, am I going to be a mathematician? No. But a good night. That's amazing. Calc 6. Andrew Ditter, when they say differential, what does that mean? Tell him, Andrew. Serious high margin commodities there. Calc 2. Calc 2 is pretty interesting. Calc 2 is easier. Calc 2 is a little bit harder than Calc 1, but not too hard. Pre-calc was hard for some reason. We did a bunch of weird stuff. In mathematics, a linear differential equation, a differential equation that is defined by a linear polynomial and the unknown function and its derivatives. That is the equation of the form. Oh, nice. Do you have to write proofs on those? Did you have to do proofs a lot? Like walk through the entire sequence? Terrence, good to see you. Listening to the morning live stream. Dang, I missed telling the Crypto King. Thank you. I doubled up on that play. Lead me down the definite rabbit. No, Terrence, no. We're just literally explaining our thoughts and opinions and what we're doing. Please don't make any financial decision. Well, I mean, you know the risks. You know none of this is financial advice. We're not telling you to buy anything. I must repeat it frequently on stream. I think technical analysis was only introduced in the 90s, wasn't it? You'd have a bad time. I think it was earlier than the 90s. You'd think. You barely got through algebra. Algebra's all you need. Algebra's all you need. It's more so those higher level math classes just get you better at problem solving and problem thinking and doing. It's just like learning a new skill and then applying those rules to that skill and the process. I like the new shift. I do too, Mohammed. Morning from 9:30 to 12 and power hour from 3 to 4. I agree too. It gives me a break, helps me recharge, helps me from over trading. Watch out, there's Tesla right in supply, right there. We talked about it. Now SPY's at the breakdown area. Now, what does SPY do from here is the real question. How is Tesla rip or bearish? Yeah, so Yogesh, remember I was talking about how when we're basing out over here on Tesla, we're likely expecting a rally. Because we had hit this like former breakout zone. So we chop. We pop. We pull back. We rip. We pull back. Now we're back to the former breakdown area. So if Tesla gets up to like 584, that's a clear level that you could go short on. You could sell right there. You put your stop loss above, 585.50. And then you'd hope for at least about 3 points. That's pretty bearish. But it could be a higher low and bust through and put in a higher high. So this whole zone's pretty important. It's like the control point. Does that make sense? So right now Tesla could do something like that. Be careful taking a trade in the last 30 minutes of the day. Generally you don't want to. Or it could break up and maybe hold the support and go higher. So those are kind of your scenarios for Tesla. Now 583, 584 is resistance. It's a resistance zone. One tool DAO is developed by a Japanese rice trader named Hanma from the town of Sakata in the 18th century and was introduced to the West in the 1900s by Steve Nyson, the candlestick chart. Ooh. What's my take on helium mining? I am not an expert in helium mining at all, Steve D. I appreciate. I'm strictly a technical trader. I've never even heard of helium mining, which maybe I live under a rock. It's amazing how far things have come. When I was in college, I had a couple thousand and threw around once or twice for a loss, and it just got to the point that the commissions would have eaten you alive. Yeah. My first year of trading, I had an E-Trade account, and I just blew. It was like half my account was commissions. $10 to buy, $10 to sell. Ridiculous. And with the small account, it's just, you're just bound to fail. But yeah, there's Tesla down to 575. Put in a low pivot. Now at resistance. Look at that. To the penny. Almost. So this is a whole supply zone. There you go. There's your rejection. My trick to avoiding late day trades is just completely be out of buying power by noon. That's kind of what I did a lot when I had the cash account. Just be completely out of buying power by noon. There's about 5 years where you're just knocked out. Dang. You know a bit about mining gas? That's right, Charlie. Weren't you going to come on and speak? Do you want to come on to the guest voice? On the guest voice. Cash sucks running out of buying power, but it's nice if it's in a cash account because it's technically still your cash, which is really nice. I love when I'm out of buying power. But now there aren't even commission last, like, that's not fair to us old people. They should refund me on all my years of commissions. Charlie, just talk about whatever your heart desires. So there's Tesla kind of popping that zone. Now we might want to come up and test this little bunched up area. A nice good rally. There's your dip buy. CCIB a buy? No, not in my opinion. It's just going. It's already too late. Actually, it's not too bad of a pattern. In terms of technical patterns, sure. Fundamentally, I wouldn't want to. It could pop to 20.22. It's got about 3.5% of margin. The thing is, your stop loss has got to be about 2.5%. Is that risk to reward worth it? Like a 1.25 risk to reward? Generally, I only try to go for 2R. Although, sometimes when I overmanage a trade, it goes less than 2R. Do I want you? Yeah. Nope. Bryce, good to see you. How's it going?
Good. How's it going?
Okay, there's Tesla's spike. Right down.
I haven't talked to anyone today.
No, you haven't.
No, I haven't. I showed up earlier, but then you were in the zone. So I just left. How's it going, everyone? We got stream part 2. Hello, Corvin. What channel do I go into? I don't know, Charlie. I don't know the answer. Greg will be back soon. How are you do? I do good. Thanks for asking.
Tell Charlie to check out the guest voice.
The guest voice. Charlie, go to guest voice. Hey, Kellerk. How's it going? Yeah, remember to like part 2. Everything is all matic. Yeah, I heard the talk this morning with Jake. I am do good. That was my response to how are you do? What up, yogurt? Nothing much. I just Took a shower after swimming. And now I am here. It's a good day. It's a nice warm day. I'm wearing a tank top. It's good. There's one called General and one called Talking Channel. I think it's the Talking Channel. Guest voice. Staff voice. There's a guest voice underneath Among Us. Two people are listening, Angry Dad and Weenie.
I've got
Oh my
my water.
You
There's your
water.
Tesla short right there. Oh, that's from 585 down to 582. That's $300 right there, off of that zone. I need to take more mean reversion trades. SPY and supply now. The previous breakdown area.
Yeah, mean reversion. Is that where, since it stuck around in that level, in that zone, and then it came back?
Mm-hmm.
I miss swimming. Used to be a killer.
I've changed
workout,
a little. Wow, gym gains. No, well, we have been going to the gym like 3 times a week.
Yeah. For like 2 weeks.
For like 2
That
weeks.
changes you.
There's Tesla holding the former breakout area. You were on point, man. I couldn't catch it. Yeah, that one was a tricky one, to be honest, though. I hate it when they spike the zones because you're trying to risk off the zones. But, I mean, yeah, I talked about that sell right there. You put your stop loss. The stop loss might have triggered. No, 385.50. That stop loss would have held. Nice, good move down. There's SPY rejecting from supply.
Now you're at Planet Fitness. It's okay, Kellerk. You can still get a good workout at Planet Fitness. You can get a good workout in anywhere. You just have to be in the right headspace for it. Apple bull flag. SNL after party had a giant ice sculpture of a Dogecoin.
Did it? That's hilarious.
Hilarious.
Great day today at Revolve. Yeah. Hey, look where Revolve, Borja. Look where Revolve held. Look at this. Look at this. Bryce. Top 1, top 2. Sells off to bottom. Sells off to top. Sells off. Breaks out of the top. Finds the top as support. Finds the next resistance.
That's beautiful. Oh, I do with my
Finds
hair.
a bear flag. Bear flag. And we pop up or pop down. So that's kind of your new range for Revolve. Yoga Tuesday with Ween. You'd want to do yoga with Bryce.
You should lead them.
yoga with Bryce. Planet Fitness isn't bad. It gets the job done.
Yeah.
You just need a gym. You need some type of resistance to lift.
You don't need it.
Yeah. There's the SPY coming down now.
Body weight can be enough. You just gotta work your way up to like more explosive movements, like jump squats and push-ups where you clap your hands between them.
Apple bull flag. Did I get a drawing tablet? A drawing tablet? No, that's just this.
Little
Epic
attachment. Epic pen. He's pretty epic.
There's your Tesla short from 585 down to 580. 5 points. $500. Maybe like $300, $350 if you catch it with a put option. That's a juicy move. Nothing but red candles too. That one you could trail your stop down on.
It wouldn't even tag. What kind of yoga? I think it's pronounced Hatha yoga. I don't know. Nothing super specific. What do you mean 420 yogurt? What kind of yoga? I don't do crazy bends and stuff, if that's what you're asking. Although I was able to hold a crow pose for like 1 second this morning. That was pretty cool. It's a hand balancing pose.
How did I do in the market today, Weenie? It was a good morning. It was very, very choppy. Yeah, my best trade was on Boeing for 1%. And that was for about $200. Baidu, I took small size, but Baidu just flushed through my stop. I caught about $90 of slippage on the Baidu calls this morning. That's okay. So had the Baidu calls worked out, it'd be really well, but they didn't work out. And then just a ton of choppy trades in the middle. I actually made money shorting Tesla a lot today, catching the highs instead of trying to short breakdowns.
Hatha, yeah. That's at least what my teacher was teaching us, so. Iyengar yoga is another one. Got a bit of teaching like that as well.
Yeah. Charlie, is that you?
Charlie.
The talking channel.
CM. Or guest
Maybe not.
voice. You in the guest voice? No.
I'll just exit. We can always just do another day too.
Yes.
And conversely, SE just ripped. Oh, I did say SE looked like a short this morning. It dropped, then ripped. Yep, dip and rip. SPY was pretty bullish. That's why. And there's SPY pushing deeper into supply. There's Square coming down. Tesla, relatively weak. Looking for more to the downside. But yeah, SE did rip.
'Twas me. You left.
I bet Rusty likes hot yoga. Where is Rusty?
Hot yoga.
Just give me my game now. Yeah, let's check out Nikola. I mean, I would be careful doing any buying of Nikola. Yeah, there's a high short interest. It's for a good reason. You could buy. Your risk is way higher than if you bought the breakout over 1266, right? Because that pivot was created 1266. We break through 1266, and then we rally 10%. So it's already rallied from the spot that was the critical entry. On the daily time frame, could be an inverse head and shoulders. Not the biggest fan. Keep an eye out. It might want to test something like, 15 if you're lucky.
Who's talking about Iyengar yoga? Me, Yogesh. I mentioned it. That's the type of yoga classes my teacher wanted us to take, so that we could, when we were learning all the poses and stuff, so that we could really get it drilled into our head, all the cues and names.
Yes.
I was thinking the same. Where is Rusty?
Costco was a bull trap. Yeah, Costco, I had a $60 bill this morning, and I got so much slippage on my runner size that I was only able to walk away with $25. Still thankful, but literally just buying Costco over 387, move higher, move higher, move higher to feel some profits. And right here, as we started to dump, just filled nastily.
Filled nastily.
Yeah. Actually, no. 387.37 is the entry. 388, 388. How did this fill at 387? Look at that. The low of this wick was 388. And I got filled at 387. That's $10.
How did you get
The
filled?
low of that wick is 388.
How did you get filled at a lower...
I set my stop at 387. Thinkorswim robbing me $10. They just probably pocketed that.
Yeah, it never even hit that number.
It never even hit that number. Later it did, but the wick shows 388, the whole dollar away from my stop.
Wow.
Evil.
Betrayed Nightbot and run away with Daybot. Probably.
Rusty's doing good. Good. I wish him well. I wish everyone well. It's my ancestors who created, so I know what it is. Hey, that's cool,
Nice.
Yogesh.
Is that why your name is Yogesh? Because your ancestors created yoga? Or a form of yoga?
MOXC is not a bull flag on the 1 minute, Ponchi. In fact, it's extremely extended. A parabolic setup, capitulation type move. I would not touch MOXC with a 10-foot pole. Unless you're going short and you put your stop right above that wick.
It's the neighbor. Throwing stuff.
Strong weekly downtrend in a supply zone. By the time it's on everybody's radar, it's probably done. But I'm not saying it is done or can't go higher. You had a little bit of a bull flag right here. Am I still long PLTR? Very small size, yeah. For an investment. But that shouldn't matter. Yeah, it is a bear flag. I mean, it's just... You know, I'll just clear the drawing set right here to show you. Here's your drop. And here's your base. And you duplicate this and you'd expect another drop if it broke that range.
Name is directly related to yoga. Yoga of the mind, not just the body. Well, yoga in general is all about mind and body.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can go to a hot yoga class, but you're not gonna really feel mentally sound coming out of that. My teacher even said that she took like hot yoga or like very intense vinyasa flows, and then she'd like come out of them just feeling so anxious and like just going crazy because they never did savasana at the end. They never like allowed the practice to settle in your body, so all the energy was still just like going crazy inside, which made her anxious.
Yeah.
So just lay down and be quiet after you work out. It's essentially a good way to, I don't know, relax afterwards.
And yeah, I didn't know that your lot size has anything to do with your fill prices. That's crazy. I didn't know that you need to be having 100 shares and your stop is at 387. It can just drop down to 388 and tag your stop. I think that's a failed, missed order. But oh well. It's a messy looking piece of Tetris. Yeah, that's all trading is Tetris. Yeah, and that
Messy Tetris.
And Michael Marshall, did you catch that MOXC? Did you catch that bull flag over 12? That breakout over 12? Kama Sutra type of guy.
Kama Sutra.
Mine means being stable. Lose 50K, not too sad. Win 50K, not too happy. Yep, that's what trading should be. Just whenever you win, just like, yep, that's right. That's what should have happened. When you lose, you're like, that's right. That's what should have happened.
What instructors are scratching your head at the end of your yoga practice? That does sound nice, though.
Ooh, SPY is dumping. Curious to see how this short trade is playing out. I can trail down my stop now. There you go. Now there's my new stop. Don't tag me. Don't tag me. There we go. Nice good short trade on the SPY off of my supply. Just keep dropping.
Nope.
This is going to tag it right here. Right here. Watch this. Oh! Shouldn't have done that. It didn't need to tag. No! See, look, it tags it. As it's going down, it shouldn't do that. Nice, good short trade on the SPY. Using... well, I only used like $50 of buying power, but nah, that's pretty lame. Don't get SPY on your own supply. Yeah, no emotion in the market. Did the 1250 earlier. Nice. Nice, Ilya. There's SPY, new low of the day. Into the close. 413.13. Don't get high from another SPY. Yeah. There's your new low of the day on the SPY. That was a nasty drop. Still a bit too drastic though. SPY 407 touch before the end of the week. Let's ask the options chain. The options chain says 407. There's a 44% chance that we touch 407. There's Tesla flushing really well off of that 484. There's SPY new lows printing. There's your Tesla short trade right there, 584, 585. Who painted the painting, mind you? It's not a painting. It's actually a thing of the bulls and the bears. I actually have a picture of it. Here, I'll post it in the Discord so then I can show. But it's a really cool picture. Yeah, I'm going to take a picture. Actually, here. There we go. It's just the bulls and the bears in the market. It's a great photo. Here, I'll post it right there. There you go, it's posted in the Discord. And now I can show it. It's a great photo. A little bit of a glare here. Don't mind the glare. But there it is. The bulls and the bears in the market. So you can see there's... I wish I could get even closer, but the New York Historical Society. But there's bears getting tousled, bulls getting tousled. Everybody's just getting wrecked, and it's a stampede. It's an absolute stampede. Where are you from, Wayne? Say it's snow again? Snow. Snow. Did Snow have a good day today? I almost went long Snow today. Nice, good move. Actually, it did do well over 219. There's SPY, new lows of the day, 412.77, 412.75. There she goes to the downside. 412.74. What spooked the market? My resistance zone. That's what spooked the market. My resistance zone. Right at 414.60. Where am I from? The United States of America. I give tons of hints on streams as well. But welcome, SAA. There's Tesla coming on down. Watch out. Spooky bearishness. But I wonder if this is a dip buy or not. Six minutes left into the close. Do I know where my brother bought that picture? Goodwill. Minnesota. Chris says. Maybe better just Google it to see everything in picture. It's pretty cool. I want one. Yeah, it's a really nice one. Hey, you got it at Goodwill. Probably Google it and then make your own as well. Oh my goodness. Shout out to 420 Yogurt over here. Into the close. Says all positions from today are now officially free for the rest of the week. Thanks for moving the market with those zones. Oh, no problem, 420 Yogurt. I'm glad you can enjoy it. Good stuff. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, too. What did you trade today, 420 Yogurt? Did you just monitor the SPY pretty closely? Ooh, look at the Zillow. Zillow looks like a breakdown. Pretty interesting. There's a little bit of a relief rally into the close now. Zillow short at 114. Hey, I love it. I love it. 113.44. Isn't it easy to just pick a stock that was bearish for you and you did well on earlier, and then you just keep trading it short? And you just keep trading in that direction. Zillow's been a great one. Nice, good top fish. That's awesome. Low risk entry. Zillow 110 put, SPY 415. That should be pretty good. Weenie, you nailed it with Z 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that was on the earnings day. And on the earnings day, it just flushed right off the open. It's like $500 a day. Amazing 420 Yogurt. That's amazing. Yeah, weren't you able to... Didn't you buy the course after you just made so much money with Zillow puts? Zillow is definitely a good one. Weenie, when you get a chance, is looking at LSPD. Yeah, what do you want me to look at on it for you? LSPD. Looks the same as the SPY. Probably going to flush into the close. Looks bearish. LSPD, bearish. Looks like it wants to drop a little bit. So I'll be very careful. And there's the SPY weak into the close, but there's Tesla putting in a higher low potentially. Looking at a big gap down overnight, potentially. This is a support zone, remember, 412. So be careful. So this is, SPY always makes it tricky into the end of the day. But, 412, this whole zone was a previous breakout area. This could be some support for the market. I've already made like 6x what your course cost by the time I bought the course. I love it. Well, thank you for supporting Weenie Trades and supporting the channel. I look forward to more big profits with you, 420 Yogurt. You're just starting to help me mostly with your crypto trades. Okay. SPY keeps selling off. Peak of what's to come next week before the holiday and short week. Get it? Quote unquote short week. Yo, does that help you out? LSPD, bearish. Looks the same as the SPY, LSPD. Yeah, there's nothing there. It needed to break out this flag right here. Once it didn't break that flag, 68.50 was the short. We got a tail candle today. That's pretty bearish. A lot of stocks like LSPD Lightspeed. Looks like Square. Square, Doji Day. Tesla. Big upper wick on today's candle. So I'd just be a little bit careful. And there's Tesla dumping into the close. Ding, 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 ding. Down to 412 for the SPY. Nasty, nasty drop down to 411.77. Very interesting. Lightspeed POS. I don't like that acronym. Thank you, Tesla. No problem, Jeremiah. Tesla thanks you. You've closed your puts 30 cents ago. It's okay. It's okay. You're the opposite. Didn't make shit until you took the course. Yeah, and I can't guarantee results with the course. I'm just... what I'm saying is it's very unlikely that you become a worse trader. Or analyst, at least. Technical analyst. Pump and dump on Tesla in the morning makes me money. Hey, I love it, Jeremiah. All right, you guys. That wraps today up. It was a fun day trading. It was a really fun day. There goes Weenie saying, hyperboling into close. Smash the like, peeps. Oh, thank you, Terrence. I hate getting a good trade and then feeling bad about it because I left 900 on the table. You're always, whenever you take profits or you get into a trade or get out of a trade, unless you're nailing the tops and bottoms, which is very unlikely, you're either giving up profits by not taking profit or you're giving up potential gains. So there's always a give and take. So just understand that. I know. Peace out, Robbie. Good luck to you, longs. Oh, I'm not long. I'm lightly short SPY, lightly short Tesla, lightly short Zillow, lightly long Square, and that's about it. Minus 1.64%. Bring on the after hours. Yeah. Sleep well, Tesla bulls. We shall rule again soon. Exactly. You'll rule again soon. There's a give and take. Time for a cool drink on a warm afternoon. Love hanging out with y'all. I love hanging out with you too, Honda Moose. And everyone in the chat. Good to see you, Tom. All right, you guys. I'm going to call it a day. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. If not tomorrow morning, potentially on Weenie Trades LLC main channel. Thanks for tuning in. See you.